All righty. Thank you so much there, Sam. All right, let's now turn to meteorologist Cedric Haynes in Studio B's. First of all, hopefully all the fathers out there had a great Father's Day weekend. And Cedric, it was hot. As we were saying, I was taking my dad. I was like, we're going in and out of the car and back inside.
It's very smart.
And that heat is continuing today.
And that's probably the best gift you could have given Dad out there. So we appreciate that, Latrice, thinking about that. And yes, the heat is going to continue today. I wish I had some better news, but that's pretty much today, tomorrow, and really the next several days. In fact, I want to show you the national temperature map because Latrice was pointing this out a little earlier. But as you can see, yeah, we're in the midst of this heat wave for the middle and eastern half of the country. But for our friends out there in Omaha celebrating the Vols, look at that, 75 degrees and sunny there. How about that? But for us, yeah, we're in the middle of that heat dome, and that means the hot temperatures are in place. So it's 85 in Chattanooga, it's 88 in Cleveland, 88 degrees in Athens, 87 in Calhoun, 83 in Murphy, 85 Fort Payne, and 81 degrees in Altamont. So it is warming up out there, folks. But, you know, here in the South, it's not all about just the temperature. You've got to factor in the humidity, and when you do that with the muggy meter, you can see those dew points are up in the upper 60s to low 70s. So it's humid, if not downright oppressive. You combine that with the current temperature, and yeah, you get a heat index. So even though it's not officially 90 in Chattanooga right now, it feels like it's 90 degrees. Same thing in Dalton, feels like it's 91 in Calhoun. 90 is what it feels like in Fort Payne. It feels like it's 93 in Cleveland and Dayton at the current time. All right, let's walk you through the rest of the afternoon with your heat index forecast, because I do think it's going to feel like it's in the upper 90s to right around 100 degrees by late this afternoon. So if you're thinking about going out to throw the baseball or softball or just being outside at all, just be aware it is going to be quite hot and humid for us here. The actual temperatures may climb only into the low to mid 90s, but the actual feels like temperatures will definitely be warmer than that. So let's look at your forecast high temperatures. We'll go with about 96 officially in Chattanooga, 93 in Cleveland and Dalton, about 92 in Athens and Dayton, 89 degrees in Murphy, and about 94 degrees in Scottsboro. Yes, you see the little rain symbol, but I don't think we're going to see as much in the way of isolated pop-up showers as we saw yesterday. But fingers crossed, it may get just hot, just humid enough to squeeze out a few pop-ups across the area. Otherwise, the sun is going to be the big story. The UV index at 10 in that very high range, which means, yes, if you don't have that SPF 30 or greater, you could burn in less than 15 minutes. So here are the pop-ups, and you can see primarily for our eastern mountains and also to our west of I-65 really. So I don't think we're going to be as lucky as we got yesterday afternoon, but we can see one or two of these showers try to sneak into the plateau areas, or maybe an isolated pop-up in the valleys. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that, but I'm just not seeing a ton of rainfall with that. It's really going to be all about the heat and humidity over the next couple of days here, with a lot of scattered cloud cover across the area there. So don't expect too much. The main story, again, is going to continue to be the heat. Look at this, forecast temperatures the next several days in the 90s all the way through the weekend. Getting close to those record highs, but I think we stay below it. But still, it's going to be hot. Look at the rain. Dry here in the Tennessee Valley. Heavy rain way to our south. Look at that ghost, or just nothing showing up there right across the Tennessee Valley. Not what you like to see. 96 today, a pop-up shower storm. Otherwise, it stays hot. The first day of summer arriving on Thursday. It's going to feel like it right on into the upcoming weekend. So Latrice, you know, we typically call this the dog days of summer in late July, August, but looks like it may be a little early this year.
It is early. Okay. Thank you so much there, Cedric.